Hey, hello, hello, ya.
Hey, ¿cómo estás?
Todo bien, espera, que no sé por qué no está saliendo esto con los audífonos. ¿Me escuchas bien?
Sí,
Ok,
sí, te
pues
escucho bien.
perfecto. Okay, Anne, so thank you for having me here today. And I know you've been doing real estate forever, right?
It feels like it. No, actually, I feel like I just started yesterday. I'm actually 9 years in, so almost 10 years, which is pretty cool.
Wow,
I'll have to do a
wow.
big party at 10.
Yeah, so how has it been then?
Being in the industry, honestly, I think is really rewarding for me. I love working with people. I've worked with clients and customers most of my life. Since I was 15, I started working in customer service. So I think it's just natural. Like I like working with people, finding them a home and selling their home. I think is the best. Like it's a dream. So some people it's becoming homeowners that is a dream, or for us to just be a part of that intimate moment, I think is very special. So we're fortunate to be here and be in those special moments and see clients excel as well in their life.
Yeah, exactly. I remember my first closing when I was representing a buyer
Yeah,
because my first actual closing was I was representing sellers, but then after that, the first time I closed on the buyer, I remember they were crying on the table because it was the first
yeah.
home. And once I saw that, I said, what I want to do for life because I'm changing life. I'm helping people getting their homes. And I actually feel better when I'm representing the buyers than when I'm representing the seller. It's just that it's a deeper emotion. And that's
That's
why I've
right.
been doing a lot more buyers than sellers and focusing more on them.
That's true.
So actually, yeah, when we're talking about buyers, there's a lot of fake news out there about people skating the buyers out on the what's going on with the market, what's coming up on 2023 and 2024 that the market is gonna fall down and everything's gonna be the same as 2008. So what do you think about that?
That's such a great subject right now, especially right now, right? Yeah, I mean, 2008 was just a different world. I mean, we're in a whole different world right now. The way the processes are, the way the banks are doing business, I think it's just very different. And I completely disagree. Like, we're not seeing anything like that. I think we've learned as a society, we've learned how to, change it around. So I mean, for me, I'm advising our buyers, this is the time to buy, still buy. Interest rates, we just learned from our professionals in the mortgage industry that they are coming down. They've already gone down. They're going to be coming down. And so this is the best time to get in a home. Inventory, we're hoping in certain markets are going to pick up in the spring. We're definitely educating our sellers to, there's a huge pool of buyers right now. So let's list, right? This is the time to maximize your potential and get a couple offers in.
Exactly, yeah. So the other day I was actually reading some stuff and I said I'm gonna write this on my Instagram story, and I actually put that. Is it a good time to buy?
Yeah,
Absolutely yes. It's always a good time to buy because otherwise you will be renting, and that's 100% interest rate, right?
that's
So,
right.
and is it a good time to sell? Yes, it is also a good time to sell. Sometimes people they say, but if it is a good time to buy, it is not a good time to sell. And if it is a good time to sell, it is not a good time to buy. No, that's not true at all. As long as you're the owner of your own property, it's gonna be a lot better than renting. And as long as we are on a peak that we know we are, it is a good time to sell it, especially if you're looking to downsize or if you're looking to go to another state that is going to be cheaper, or if you just want to go and improve and upgrade, giving a better down payment, right? So it is good for both, actually.
Absolutely. I mean, this is, it's not just, becoming a homeowner. That's a dream for many people, but also the investment side is another dream. Just owning property and be, having to have that in your, possession, I think is very valuable. So definitely a great
Exactly.
time, always.
So you were at a huge brokerage before, and I know you've been doing a lot of your through your whole life business in Virginia. You're now in Miami. So how is that feeling?
I'm still doing a lot in both states, so I'm very involved in Virginia. That's where I started my roots and in industry, and I'm very close to my clients there. And picking up a new market, Miami was a big culture shock. I mean, it's very different the way to do business here, different pace, but it's something that we can all adapt, right? We're professionals, and there are a lot of similarities, and all you got to do is just adapt to those different differences, right? But it's been a lot of fun, a lot of growth with our team. I recently, about a year, actually close to 2 years now, merged with my one of my good friends, or best friends, David Kurz, and we've merged our teams together. So we grew our teams even bigger. So now, instead of each of us having individual markets and teams, now we've merged together and grew even a bigger team. So now we can tackle a lot more and collaboratively, provide a lot more support to our agents as well. So that's something that I hold dearly. We can give, over 20 years of experience, an abundance of support, mentor, training. I mean, you name it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and you just switch into another brokerage. So, what is this new brokerage, and why did you switch into that one?
Yes, so I've been blessed with the opportunity to join a new company called LPT Realty, and it's just been life-changing, honestly. Essentially having a company that gives you the support, empowers you to be a visionary, right, and really listen in and make changes, and really listens to agents. I think that's one of the things I really honor about LPT. Also, I mean, it's just a different world right now. We're having, the technology tools behind us, the different compensation models. So for example, agents they don't just come in and this is what you're going to pay the brokerage. We actually have two different models, and as an agent, to have the choice of choosing which one is best for you and your business and your lifestyle. And, essentially that's going to help your home, right? So what you're bringing home, that's life changing. And for us as team leaders to be able to share that with our team and, in our own home, it's been life changing, not to mention the support, mentoring, the coaching, there's no monthly fees. I mean, there's just so many benefits. I mean, we can talk about it if you
Yeah.
want. I'm not sure where to go with here, but we can talk about all the goodness.
Yeah, I know LPT Realty is making a lot of noise. Every time I talk to a realtor, they already know about LPT. They just haven't made a decision to join us because of, I don't know what reason, but they're everywhere. And the good thing about LPT that I've seen so far is that they're not just working on a word of mouth, but the actual owner and CEO, he's spending a lot of money on marketing, which I have never seen before. Because usually when there is a company that is like a network marketing company that is a word of mouth, they don't spend on marketing. That's the whole purpose of the network marketing. But
Right.
now combine the both of these both business models and marketing types, and it's expanded. That's why they like 2,500 people joining like 9 months, right?
Right. No, it's incredible. The growth is incredible. I mean, when you're in front of those leaders and the owner, Robert Palmer, you just can't help it but to be inspired and to feel like you're not just a number, you are a part of the family, right? And so they really listen and they pay attention to what agents need and they want, and they try to, ensure that they can offer that. Now, I mean, compensation models, you can't beat it. It's never been seen, right? Being able to have two different compensation model, 100% with a flat fee, no monthly fees, no desk fees, and then you have the traditional compensation, which is, you know, like, sorry. I got a little distracted. So the traditional compensation, you know, you're able to tap into the revenue share by attracting agents into the company. And so that's something that's really rewarding for people who are huge influencers. They love recruiting, or even teams. You know, if we have a team that it's 20, 30 people, you know, the company provides you back a compensation of a revenue share, which is something that could be life changing. Now you're not just getting a traditional compensation of your commission. Now you're getting revenue share, and then we're also getting stock awards, and any compensation model. So then on top of that, now you're getting stock. You know, so there's different streams of income that could be very life changing for agents and just professionals in the industry. And like I like how you mentioned the leads, because that's something that's new, right? We were so excited about HomeValley.com being able to provide leads back into our LPT agents, right? And that comes from the HomeValley.com being able to provide the consumer, right, the sellers, the people in the industry, to provide information on their home and the value of the home, and then partnering them with the right professional in that market. And so that's going to be, I mean, huge for us. But not only that, now we're looking at Robert partnering with Zillow and being the first, you know, or the number one investor in Zillow right now, and being able to provide those leads back into LPT agents. That's unheard of. I mean, I'm still blown away by it, and it's just incredible. I think the growth is going to be like tremendous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think too. So this is a brokerage where you have everything in one. It's like an all-in-one place where you can even you can join at 100% if you're not interested at all in revenue share, or you can join the revenue share part of the business and enjoy being a broker within a broker, right? Because you're gonna
Right.
start earning commissions from everyone from your team. So, and I like this because I've seen through the business. I myself been on the business for 5 years, not that long like you, but I even have seen so far old ladies or old guys that they can't even run the stairs anymore because they keep showing and showing and showing houses. And my
Yeah.
question for them, when they're on the 20, 30, 40, 50, what is your exit? How are you gonna get out of the business? Are you investing in something, or what are your options so you can retire real estate? Because otherwise you are just an employee of your own business, and that's not
Yeah.
why we got into real estate, I believe. Because usually we get into real estate for freedom, but people get involved
That's
and they become an
right.
employee. So
Of
you
their
can
own company.
just and you can enjoy the residual income, which is why that's the that's one of the best things we get there. But you also get the support. I heard is awesome, and you just go
It's
in a chat and just click, and they can get a Zoom. It's
it's
awesome.
so many ways. Yeah, we get the support in so many ways. I mean, I've been in the airport running around on my phone, and I'll go on the LPT Connect, which is our system that we go in and we get all the entire all-in-one service, right? We get you can see your revenue share, you can see your transactions, you can get support, you can, I mean, the training, education, everything is on there. But the support, like you mentioned, I mean, in 60 seconds, I was able to get someone on there, help me out, and, you know, dismiss me, and then send me a confirmation email letting me know that this was taken care of. You can email, you can call. Uh, we have a ticket submission as well, so that's another innovative idea. You know, you submit a ticket, and depending on your, you know, your urgency, of course, they'll handle everything accordingly. So
Yeah,
it's
and,
just
and you
crazy.
get a CRM for free. That is one of the best CRMs out there. You get it for free, and now you get the leads. So that's why I mentioned that we get it all in one, because you can choose, and you're like more than an agent. You're also an owner of the company because of the stocks. And
That's right.
as a financial advisor, that am for those who don't know me, I'm also a financial advisor for those who know me. So you know that I like to understand the companies, and this is the best time for everyone out there that is trying to look an opportunity. If they're a realtor, to join LPT, because right now it is not a public company, so this is the time. So when the company hits the public out there, those stocks that you have are gonna gain a really, really, really good value. So this is the time that when that comes, you could sell the stocks, or you could whatever you want to do with that. And your
Yeah.
wealth is gonna grow faster, not only by the houses that you sold, the revenue share, but also the leads that the company are giving you, but also because of the stocks.
Yeah, and we haven't even talked about the best part, the the
We-
the printed marketing material, the
That's,
free printed
yeah,
marketing material.
yeah,
I think like I did an event in the fall, just like a soft launch that we were doing in Virginia, and I was just showcasing our marketing, um, our power pack, right? We call it listing power pack, which is essentially it's a box about almost 3 feet wide, and it has 168 pieces of printed material that is personalized with each agent and the property that they're listed. This is a free to all listing agents, to all your listings. And I think I mean, that was something that blew everybody away in Virginia. They were just like, what is this? How can I get this? Of course, we're like, join our company. You
yeah,
get this for free. This is a service that is out in public, and you can certainly, if you're not in the brokerage, you could get it, but it costs hundreds of dollars a month. And so in our company, we're fortunate that Robert owns the company as well, Listing Power Tools, and we're able to get this for free. And not to mention billboards, we have radio shows, we have TV commercials. Everything is personalized and everything is for the agent. So agent is sectored, right? Agents first and real estate first as well. So this is why it's so important to expose the agent. It's all about the face of the agents in the company.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, the power of LPT is unique, and you've been in the industry for longer than me. And I also know David. He's been forever, and since he was born, he's been in real estate. And he understands the power of LPT, and that's why he also joined, and we all joined after him because he has a vision as well as the CEO, and that's why we're all here because of the vision, the mission that LPT has with everybody getting to more families out there through us. So that's wonderful.
Absolutely. And like you mentioned before, this is we're in the founding stages still. And so the early adopter benefits are still in place, and especially in the state of Florida. Those are going to expire, I believe, at the end of January. And so agents who are licensed in Florida, you want to jump the wagon, come over, and change your life, because it is life changing. So
Yeah, so you guys heard that. Some of the benefits are going away, so join now while you can. So I wanted to ask you, going back to the buyers and all of the clients,
yeah.
what is some advice that you will give to someone that is scared about buying their home this year, their first home? What would you say to them?
For me, I love educating people. So educating them on the process, partnering them up with the right professional. So, the mortgage lender, letting them handle that piece of that very personal advice, right? But I think even prior to that, I think really partnering up with someone like you, right? Who are going to give them the advice, the financial advice personalized to them. So I think it takes a village, right? We say that with us, it's not just one person in this transaction to achieving the goal of home ownership. It's a whole team. And so I think, like I mentioned, educating them would be the first step, and then really personalizing each process or each stage to ensure that they are happy, because at the end of the day, we're building the relationship for life. Like, I still live in the community. I want to be able to go to the gym and see my clients and they hug me because they're happy that we put them in a home, right? And so that's the most rewarding feeling. And so for me, I think it's more of that, educating them and not just pushing them to buy. It's more of a personal, when is the right time for you.
Yeah, exactly. So totally agree with that. And so if there is someone that is thinking of selling their house, is it a good time to sell right now?
Yes, always. Especially when inventory is not the highest, right? So inventory is not high. I mean, I just listed a home on Thursday and I had 30 buyers walk into the door and open house. That tells
Wow.
us that the there's a lot of demand for that area. And so sellers, yes, this is the great time to sell. So
Oh,
get
yes.
out there. There's plenty of buyers.
So it is a good time to sell. It is a good time to buy. And it's a good time to join LPT too, if you're a realtor.
Absolutely. All of it, all of the above.
So, hey, listen, Janet, it has been great to have you here tonight. Thank you for allowing me to interview you because I know you're rocking up there and you know your stuff. And I want to, for my people that I have on my Instagram and people that follows me, I wanted them to learn from you what you know about real estate and everything. And the realtors that I also have on my Instagram, so they know more about LPD and why they should join or get into contact with them for more info, right?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been an honor. And I mean, you are killing it as well in many, not just in our industry, but in many other things. So, I think definitely partnering with someone like you, it's going to create relationships with my clients and even other agents for life. So I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you very much for that. So yeah, so thank you for being here tonight. And well, everybody, thank you for listening. And well, good
Awesome.
night, everyone.
Awesome. Have a good one. Bye.
Have a good one.